Well, here we are on YouTube. Yeah, if you're joining us from wherever you're joining us, it could be from Twitch, it could be from YouTube, it could be from Patreon. We have some people in Discord who are patron-only Discord uh, Welpers. Anyway, wherever you are in the Welpdom, we welcome you. What do we got in front of us here today, Ryan?
Well, we have some more Taylor. We got some behind the scenes regarding the song Out of the Woods. Behind the scenes, I think we're just going to hear Taylor talk a little bit about the song that you and I have not heard yet. I think we've only heard a couple songs from 1989. The album previous, I believe, to Reputation. I think I'm learning. Anyway, so let's just hear what Taylor has to say about this song and listen to. I think we're actually going to see a live performance of the same song from the tour, I think.
Okay, I just want to say this is from Tal, who is our,
yes,
one of
thank
our patrons, who in the last 3 videos he gave us, he also gave us exactly just under 10 minutes. Well, this one, Ryan, 9 minutes and 57 seconds.
It's fine. I like Taylor stuff, so it's fine. But boy, he is just sucking every second he can.
Heads up. If somebody does this to us with a band that we're like on the fence about, no, don't do it. I'll say no. Okay.
The rule is one song under 10 minutes. And so he's given us a little bit of extra footage, which is fair. He pieced it together. Tal, you're wonderful. Yeah. And it's Taylor, which I have no problem watching. So it's that fine line. Okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
The reason being that this was done a completely different way than I usually write. I'm not used to writing to track. Like, I know it's done in pop music all the time, but I've never written that way. The song I'm about to play you is called Out of the Woods. And this is a track that Jack Antonoff.
Oh, she's talking to a crowd of people. Okay.
And I was actually on a plane. I got it and I got on a plane and I'm listening to it. I'm just like listening to it and like mumbling melodies because the song came to me immediately in full. I think what I should start by playing you is when I got the track, what I sent him about an hour later. And it is me singing what came to me, which ended up being the finished version of the song, or at least really close to it. And also, this is the exact voice memo I sent him, so it's kind of embarrassing. We talk in gremlin voice when we're in the studio because we have this weird inside joke about the movie Gremlins. And so I'll be like in the booth and I'll be like, how was that one? And it's just, so there's that on it. But I figure like we're just talking about everything today. So this is what I sent him. So here's the melody that I've come up with in the lyric. It's called Out of the Woods. And it is, it goes like this. And when I sing, remember, that's like a vocal echo, but I'm gonna sing it like, I'm not, you get it. I know you like it. Dead Tooth Antonoff. So this is me playing it on my laptop and recording it with my iPhone, what I'm singing.
What is this that she's doing here?
This venue?
Like, how did you become a, like, how did you get into this venue? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's her just sitting like in her studio singing.
And I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the good? I hope you like it. The song itself, what I
So I got a question for Swifties here. So, she explained at the beginning of it, maybe I missed it. Did she write all those lyrics? Like they just gave her a track of some music and they said, hey, we want you to make this into a song. And then she just kind of came up with that and put that back? Or is it like she writes to track? Oh, this is what she means by writing to track. Someone sent her the track and then she comes up with, I gotcha. Okay. Wow.
And I'm sure she probably adds her. I mean, we know she's musically talented. She can play the keyboard or piano.
No.
She's classically trained, I believe, in that, or is she not? But she plays anyway. She plays the piano, keyboards, guitar. So I suspect she will add her own whatever to the music. But you're right. Okay, so she feels, and this is what most singers do. And that's not a slight on Taylor. Like a lot of lead singers of bands. So think of Jack probably is like her band mate, right? And so he's the music guy, and one of my favorite bands is Aerosmith growing up, right? Aerosmith and Steven Tyler's the singer, and he's the lyric writer. Well, what happens, Joe Perry, the guitarist, will write a riff, and Steven will literally create lyrics around that riff. So it's exactly how a lot of bands do it. So
Just hang on, right? Do you want me to like go down here so that it looks like you're looking at me?
I am looking at you. I'm just looking at you. Yeah, I'm not going to look. You got to get over this. I'm not changing anything. I'm talking to you in the corner. I can lift you up again.
Is this better?
Yeah, all right. Move on. There, I'll move it. See, on my screen, you're in the bottom corner. So I'm being polite to you by looking, but now I've moved you up to the top. Now I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, now you're at the top there. Sorry.
Oh.
No, my apologies.
There you are.
There you go.
I was wondering where you were. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's hear what she has to say here.
Okay.
Wrote about this, hearing this track, it just kind of conjured up all these like feelings of anxiety that I had in a relationship where everybody was watching, everybody was commenting on it. You're constantly just feeling like, are we out of the woods yet? What's the next thing going to be? What's the next hurdle we're going to have to jump over it? Are we going to make it to next week? It was interesting to write about a relationship where you're just honestly like, this is probably not going to last, but how long is it going to last? Those fragile relationships, there's something.
Ooh, people are saying this is about Harry.
Supposed to happen. How the whole time we were having
happy
memories or crazy memories or ridiculously anxious times. In my head, it was just like, are we okay yet? Are we there yet? Are we out of this yet? And so that is what I wrote the song about, and now I'll play it for you.
So simple. We were lying on your couch. I remember you took a Polaroid you sing with me one last time tonight?
Sydney, Australia.
Sing with me. It goes like this.
Okay, do you want to start this one? And I'll.
Sure. I mean, okay. Well, that's the first time I've heard the song, right? And
Right.
look, I mean, I'm literally falling so hard for this girl. It's ridiculous. She's so enamoring, man. It's insane. And it's not just about the looks, it's everything, you know. I'm just saying, like, her performance, the way she moves and sings, and her outfits, and the way she acts with the crowd, and like in the song, it's just so powerful and so cool, and she just nails the choreography with the song on the stage, and the way she moves, looks at the crowd, and the song is so good. Like, that's such a good song, and she just performs it so well live, and she's such a pro. And I can't believe she's doing this like at this time, like late 20s, early 30s. It's just, oh boy, and yeah. So that's a good. I mean, I've heard Speak or not Speak Now. 1989. I hear there's a good album. I want to hear that whole album because that song was killer. I really like. That's probably right now, top of my head. That's top three. First songs for me from her. I just love how it sounds. I love that world beat. The backup singer singing that chorus. Oh, she was 25 during then. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. I love the performance. I get why people are crashing Ticketmaster. I understand what's going on here. It makes sense because people are seeing these other tours like Reputation, 1989, and they're like, "What's this Eras tour going to be like?" I can only imagine. Like, I'm so jealous of people that get to watch this, and I'm very happy for them. I wish I could go too, but absolutely fantastic performance. Loved every minute of it. Loved every. I could watch that whole tour. I want to see that whole concert. Anyways, incredible. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I feel very similar to you on this. I think the feeling generally that I get now as we watch Taylor's stuff, like, yes, she's very attractive and all those things, but I feel more like I'm part of the family, you know, like part of, as she sings, and when you kind of watch her perform and you feel like she's including you somehow in the music, right? She keeps the audience with her the whole time. And I guess that's what I started to pick up on at the end of that. I was feeling kind of like, wow, this is weird to feel that, like, I'm now, you know, I feel kind of connected to Taylor in a way that I got to watch her live. And that's the thing I'm so much more, I'd so much rather watch Taylor perform I think, than just listen to the music.
Yeah, for sure, of course, yeah.
You know, I know that we kind of go through that process where we'll, you know, maybe we'll do an album and we'll get to hear it. You know, just listen to
the live stuff's amazing. Yeah, the live
stuff is
the
fantastic. Yeah, I think that's what does it for me. I really enjoy that. I love that feeling that comes from feeling like you just watched, you know, history get made, kind of a thing. So that's where I think that performance sat with me. I felt very much like drawn into it. Musically, I think you're right. I think this is in my top 3 as well. Of
I loved
songs.
it. I just, it hits all those beats for me, like that I like from. I hate the term pop, but that's a pop song. So obviously this album was pop oriented. That's the perfect type because it has that energy, emotion, build up, background, gang chorus singing. It just hits all the beats that Ryan likes. So thank you, Tal. Great stuff, really. Yeah.
Thanks for giving that to us, Tal. And if you want to see the other stuff that Tal gave us, there's 2 other videos we just did recently. You can check those out on our, if they're not blocked. If we do have a bunch of stuff that is blocked by Taylor, or not by Taylor, but by, you know, whoever.
Taylor. Yes, Taylor.
I'll give you this one, but not that one. No,
Taylor sent us a cease and desist on a couple stuff. So if you want to see this, if you want to see the things that Taylor blocked, join our Patreon. We did a full reaction to Folklore. It's on there, and the Reputation tour from Netflix. That performance, we did a whole reaction to that whole concert performance. Yeah. So check that out. It is on our Patreon. Among some, I think a couple of things are blocked as well, but those are blocked for sure, off the top of my head. So,
yeah, excellent. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.